Hello knitters. Today's tip is going to be the braided join. Now the braided join is just what it sounds like. It's braided. The best time to use a braided join is when you have a really slippery yarn or a yarn that isn't going to grip on itself like wool would. So a cotton, a linen, even like what I have here is alpaca, which alpaca will kind of grip on itself, but it takes some wearing and wash to get there. So while you're knitting with it, it's not actually going to be like that, especially if there's silk content. Alpaca and silk are very much used together. So in order to do the braided join, what we're going to do is we're going to untwist these plies and we're going to pull them apart. Now, what I really like about the braided join is that when you do the braided join, it doesn't add any bulk to the yarn like some joins will. So I'm just going to take both of my yarns and undo these plies. And, you undo them for 1.5 to 2 inches. Another reason I really like using the braided join is because if you are really short on your yarn usage, like if you're cutting it short, playing some yarn chicken, this is a really good way to not use as much because you use less yarn in the join than you would weaving ends. So I'm just going to lay these out. So the plies are kind of sitting single in a row, 1, 2, 3. And out of this middle row here, I'm going to break the yarn. And remember that one was in the middle, so I'm going to work with it this way. And then here, I'm also going to break the yarn in the center here. And so now I have 2 plies and 2 plies. So we're just going to meet the yarns together in the center. So I'm going to use this as 1, 2, 3. The first ones I'm going to do are 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to tuck this one just on the inside here so that it's hidden inside, if that makes sense, like it's inside there. So I'm going to just go ahead and do a braid as you would. And you can actually pick these up and go ahead with the braiding. So there's that. And I'm going to braid this side. I'm going to take this little tail right along with. And what happens is as you knit with this, all these little tufts and tails will get hidden. in the yarn itself. And anything that pops out, you can just snip with your snips, guilt-free. All right, and now, as you see, you have a nice, firm braided join. I hope you've enjoyed this today. Happy knitting!